Misfits, and welcome to the Misfit Adventurers podcast, a TTRPG podcast where our group of friends sit around and play some of our favorite games set in our own homebrew settings. I am the Dungeon Master, Amanda, and I hope that you will join us and enjoy the stories we have to offer. Okay, so, the last time we were all together, you guys, had arrived at Glimcairn, seen quite a scene, but found the information that you needed to try and locate this algae for Hoots, and you explored these undersea caves, fighting a number of beasts to get to the sort of deepest, furthest back sort of section of these caves. And you fought a pretty fearsome beast. But after you defeated it, you saw that the algae you were looking for seemed to have been scraped away. It seemed gone. And all that you could see was a message etched into the cave wall that said, "If you want the remedy for your precious master, you'll stay out of my way." And that is where we ended. So just a reminder, you guys are currently in an underwater sea cave. You're probably nearing the end of your potion of water breathing time limit, so just be aware of that.
I guess I'll telepathically say to Allie, there's no algae here. Arthok left us a nice little message scrawled in the rock that he took some and he intends to not give us any so that we can, he's blackmailing with us. She's way more eloquent than me, okay? He took some, he left a message saying that, and he is essentially blackmailing us, wants us to stay out of his way so that we can then get the algae from him. We're on our way back up.
Yeah, you'll hear him say, shit, you guys head back up here, let's regroup on the surface, on your ship, and we can talk things out. All right, so you make your way back through the caves, do a little swimmy swim. Yeah, and you get up and you break the surface. You're able to get back aboard your ship. Caroline, you might have to manually reconnect to Claudia. Now everybody's little camera.
I lost her entirely.
Yeah, I lost her completely.
Claudia?
Yeah.
No,
Caroline.
Oh, Caroline. Oh, I did too.
Yeah, she gone, girl.
Well, I'm sure that looks nice on the capture.
Yay, technology.
Hey, it'd be like that. I'm just gonna take that away for now. Okay, so you guys, surf. Yes, you're at the surface, on your boat. Nonetheless.
Great.
Yay.
And we see Allie.
Yeah, Allie. So I guess something mildly humorous. Like, you get back up on deck and you notice that, like, the rest of your crew, like, they kind of give Allie a wide berth. They kind of, I think they're still scared of him. Like, they just obviously are kind of avoiding him just a little bit. So, just a little humorous there.
That's funny.
That's fair.
So Arthok is still awful, is what I'm learning.
Shocker.
Yeah.
Well, what's the plan? He's blackmailing you. Do we feed into that? Do we ignore it? What do you think?
Well, the next city on his list was Alamthir.
It's a big city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know Fortune's Favored is going to be potentially trying to intercept him.
Yeah. Somewhere.
At the Strait of Talons, I believe.
There we go. Mm-hmm. Yes. I was like something Talon. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we should probably at least try to help. If he can do what he did here, I don't know that Fortune's Favored alone can handle him.
If we can't catch up to him, do we have a game plan?
That is a very good question.
If you can't catch up in time to help Fortune's Favored, like, if they're successful and they kill him, are y'all cool with not having this, what plant, whatever the fuck you were looking for?
Sodas algae.
It sounds like that's the only way that Hoots can get his master back, right? Currently.
Yeah.
As far as we've been able to tell, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of an issue. I hate that MJ's not here.
But also, is this, like, do you believe him? Does he really have this plant? What if he's just fucking with you?
But we didn't see any, is the thing. So as far as we know, like we kept seeing all the teal sort of stage where it's useless. We haven't seen the crimson
he
stage.
just decimated a town. I'm sure if he wanted to make a little bit of algae disappear, he could probably do that, but...
Did we read anything about attempts to, like, recultivate this algae?
No. You were only able to recover, like, 3 sort of, like, files or document sources covering this algae in what was left of the archives.
I mean, this seems very staged, though. I mean, we came here and there were effigies of us made from the corpses. The only documents we were able to find in that sort of archives building were the ones about the algae. And then we get there and then he's written a message for us. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like this guy. I just feel like I don't know. It's like, I can't tell if he's had too much time to, like, think out ways to fuck with you guys, or if he's just psychotic and half this stuff is just done on a whim. I just don't...
I feel like there's a little bit of both.
Yeah. It's a good point, though, because he could have taken the algae and destroyed it and just
Could it be
pretending.
captured
That's true.
and questioned?
I don't know.
He can turn into water.
Yeah, I was gonna say he might be able to escape from anywhere.
We need something that's very watertight, like a
Can you fuck with him when he's water?
box lined with pitch. I don't know.
Can we create like a glass sphere with no openings?
I don't know. I'm not the.
Can we freeze the water?
That's an
I
idea.
just had a thought. We can cast Create or Destroy Water once per day.
So if he becomes water, could we just destroy him?
Look, your magic stuff's so
I don't know.
handy, so
I don't know how that. I don't know how that works. I don't know if he's got some like weird. I don't know.
I mean,
He's
like,
supposed to be
alien stuff.
dead, right? Like,
He should be dead. All the stories suggest that he should be dead. That whatever happened to his ship or whatever that situation was should have been on survival. Again, I don't really fully know the details. We'd have to track down like an old crewmate or something and see if we can get more answers.
Well, all the stories suggest that Bloody Jack was a man, so that almost doesn't mean anything to me.
We
Wait,
know
what?
who Bloody Jack is. And he looks at Isla.
Isla. We're not talking about Bloody Jack. We're talking about.
No, she's saying like stories don't mean anything.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes.
I got you.
Thank you. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what we do if we can't catch up to him. But I was thinking, I don't know, because we contacted Fortune's Favored, we contacted Mortimer, and the only other person I know of that could maybe be capable enough to do something, maybe Hateful K and her sirens. I don't know if she's necessarily evil. She just seemed opportunistic more than anything in what I've heard, but
She's
I don't
not
know.
bad. I mean, she's definitely like a drug dealer, but she's not like, I don't know. Don't get on her bad side, and you're probably fine.
I mean, we helped her.
She's not out for like the destruction of the world or summoning some weird old
no.
god or.
She cares more about like personal gain than like world domination. You know, that's not really. It's not really her scene.
No, but I mean, so she might.
Terrifying.
You think she'll care?
But,
You think she'll care that someone's going around and killing people that could be buying drugs?
might be
from her?
worth it to reach out. I don't think she's on this side of Kadath, though. Like,
I think she's on the west side.
I feel like the
western
last
side.
time I heard or knew, she was, more on the west side, or moving around the west side, probably towards, like, Palamari, maybe. But, I don't know, it could be worth it just to, like, let her know that there's a threat, and she can keep an eye out. I just don't know how many of these towns can deal with this kind of thing, you know? Like, people need to know that people need to know that, like, there's some, I don't know, eldritch horror on the loose that could destroy everything.
Yeah. We told Mortimer to see if he could get word to Alamthir that he was probably coming. I don't know how much
God, Molly is, like,
that will
going
do.
to town on this peanut butter ball. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It is, like,
Oh, I couldn't.
it is
No.
loud. I'm like,
I will say, if he's trying to blackmail us into not interfering with his plot, even before we read that, we'd kind of already interfered. We'd already messaged people. We'd already messaged Mortimer. He's already trying to get word out. Like, we've kind of already crossed that bridge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
that's fair. I guess you just need to decide if you're like the negotiate with terrorists sort or not.
I mean, I got a silver tongue, but I don't know that
Well, look at
a
it this way.
crazy like.
No, I don't think you can like legitimately negotiate with him. I guess I just mean, do you try to even entertain his terms or not? You know, like from here on out, I guess.
I don't think so.
I
He's
don't
just not
even
to be
trust that he
trusted.
still has the algae, so
Yeah.
Right.
Or that he had it in the first place. There might have just been none in the cave.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. So I think we can all agree we can't trust him. And by extension of not being able to trust him, I think even trying to play his game, I think, is out of the question, maybe.
Yeah. Well, I guess with that in mind, what's the game plan now?
We had a thing for the what you call it.
For Alanthir, the job. Oh, yeah.
It was for a round on the other side, like on the inner part of that bay.
You mean Alanthir?
Was that in Alamthir?
The
I can't remember
the
what-
auction for
The auction thing.
for the Vermilion Shades is in Alanthir.
Vermilion Shades.
That's what they're
Yeah.
called. I
Yes.
forgot. I was like, I knew it's some kind of
fair.
red, but
It's fair.
the
We had
scarlet.
a lot of things have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and they're also.
Yeah, I kept thinking the red brands.
Yeah. Red brands.
Sometimes
the
I almost say the Crimson Fang, and like that's
I was
not
like,
it
wait,
either.
no, it's a different red word.
Damn it. Look, there's
we
only
do
so
have that.
many synonyms for red. There's only so many
Scarlet.
shades.
We need a Scarlet. Yeah, we need
Next
a Scarlet
campaign
something.
is going to be the Scarlet Society, and they're going to do stuff. I
Oh,
don't know.
no.
Or we could just set it in the lands between and have to deal with scarlet rot.
That reminds me of when I had to read the Scarlet Pimpernel and I just called the book The Red Pimp.
The Red Pimp.
That's what I call the book.
Amazing. Amazing.
Damn, bro.
Amazing.
Okay, but yeah, that is an Alanthir. So,
It is an Alamthir, so we're going there anyway.
oh,
That
do you think
was-
should
we were
contact
basically-
Foxglove too?
That
Oh,
wouldn't be a
maybe.
bad idea. Because I
Get
think the
Vermilion
original
Shades
plan
on.
was to go around to Alamthir, make a pit stop in Glimcairn, and get this herb on the way, or get this
Yeah,
algae on the
to
way,
Alanthir.
and then continue around to Alamthir.
Yeah. And Hoots' hometown is actually, like, it's not far past Alanthir, Navalor.
Okay.
You're just sort of making your way around
Make
the...
him away.
Make him away.
Make more.
Around sort of the main island of Kadath.
Out of character, I don't think this is happening, but it'd be kind of funny. What if Arthok knows about this auction somehow, and he's planning to just auction the algae off, just the highest bidder or something, just for money, and to fuck with us. I don't know.
is there a reason
That
he
would-
wouldn't
Does he
know
seem
about the
white
auction?
collar enough to
Auction it off?
participate?
He knew about everything else that was going on, though.
I could see
Alright.
him auctioning
I-
it off and then selling it for money and then completely and utterly raising the town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could absolutely see that happening.
So, okay, but yeah, no, I think, we were going to Alanthir anyway. I think maybe reaching out to Foxglove, I think might be prudent, just to let her know, like,
Hey, shit hit the fan.
we're going to do our best, but things might be compromised.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then I can reach out to Kate. I mean, I guess, is she familiar enough with me to send to her? I mean,
You've seen her, you've talked to her.
I've seen her and I've
you
talked
can
to
send
her.
to her.
cool. That might be something. Maybe we'll figure it out. So I guess we need to just get to Alanthir as quickly as possible, unless there's anything else we need to do here. But I don't think there's anything left for us here.
We
No.
can do that. Allie he pulls out a compass from his coat, checks it, and heads to the helm to start steering the ship in the proper direction.
I have written down that if these are my actual notes, if we're fucking with Arthok, maybe warn Fortune's favored / Mortimer, but I don't remember why. What would we warn them about? That he's
Thought you already
Maybe that he has the algae.
We
We warned them.
We already
Oh,
did
why
Warned
did
that.
him that he was coming. Maybe that he might have something we need.
I think maybe that was it because we sort of talked
We already
about
told
that a
them.
little bit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why I wrote that down.
We told. Yeah,
That
we
he
messaged
might
them
have-
before we checked the cave.
Yeah, you talked to them before you realized he might have this algae. So
Yeah.
if you wanted
I think-
to reach out and be like, "Hey,
Hey, he might have something that we kind of need.
this is important," and he says he has it, could be worth it. But I mean, that's up
And
to
I
y'all.
could also contact Mortimer and be like, so if there's no algae in Glimcairn for us, is there something else?
That's
for-
true.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
So,
Get
yeah.
a chew up here.
So, yeah, we can write Mortimer tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's true.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get on the ship, I guess.
All right, as y'all are sort of, I guess, steering your way to go past Glimcairn, why don't y'all give me one last perception check as you leave this town? Start to sail past these beaches.
19.
Dirty 20.
Ooh,
That's probably
21.
better than me.
nice.
Yeah, I got a dirty 20.
Better than my 15. Also, Amanda, I'm so sorry. I just muted you by accident because I'm used to being where your camera is for me.
I see.
Oh.
I mean, it only mutes for you. It doesn't mute for anybody else. Yeah, so you're good. Well, those are lovely perception checks. Very high. Yeah, so as you're sailing past sort of the last sort of beach reaching up to Glimcairn, you can tell that the beach, and perhaps you were just too distracted by just the burning town before to notice, but you can tell that the beach is pretty much littered with dozens of footprints leading from the ocean to the town and back. So, just FYI.
Good.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Love that.
From, like, to the town and back.
It's like oceans out of the water, across the beach towards the town, and also footprints from the town moving back into the water, into the ocean.
But like several times?
It's hard to determine. It's a decent number of footprints, so it's hard to exactly get the specifics. It's just
Dude's
too
got
Is he
some,
not alone?
yeah, he's got some troops. Probably the Barnacle people.
Barnacle boys.
Yeah.
What about the mermaid men?
man.
My brain was going Shadows over Innsmouth. You guys are going SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Always SpongeBob.
Always SpongeBob.
Always SpongeBob.
SpongeBob references for everything.
Always.
Yeah.
Always. Yeah, so that's just a little something, just a little note there. Just
Great.
lovely
Cool.
little detail.
So if
Thanks
we
for that.
talk to Fortune's favored, maybe mention that too.
Yeah, I mentioned the cohorts for sure. Ugh.
All right. But you continue your voyage onward into the,
Unknown.
I don't know. It's like into the unknown. And head on. Yeah, and I mean, even after you leave Glimcairn behind, there's just like an unsettling calm, you know? It's just like something about seeing such a scene and leaving a place where so much death has occurred. There's just like a stillness that can be hard to describe at times, but that is ever present as you continue your voyage. It's probably gonna take you a full week to get to the Strait of Talons. So just be aware of that.
Sure.
But
Can we see the map?
Yeah.
yes, you can see the map. Hang on.
Sorry, I
No,
just.
you're good. I forgot that y'all weren't on it. So
Okay, so circumnavigating.
We're in Baloney Bay.
you are
Baloney Bay. Okay. So we're basically going around. Is that what that is? Okay. Okay. I need a visual reminder. Cool.
They're headed that way.
Wait, who changed Witset to Titset? I'm assuming that's
God.
Claudia.
Jesus Christ. I can't take
Why
you guys
is it me?
anywhere.
Why
And
Is
Zest
it not you?
Roadhead. Zest Roadhead. The reason I'm assuming
Why?
it's Claudia is because it's crossed out in blue and typed in.
Oh no! You found me!
Tell.
I need to change my color.
The things that are the things that are typed in is generally you.
Oh shit! I would like to point out, I literally, as soon as you were pulling out the map, and I was like, oh no, she's gonna think I'm trying to. MJ!
Hey!
MJ!
Hey! Oh my gosh! Hey, bestie!
Cameras.
Awesome. Okay. No, I genuinely was trying to remember how the map was laid out, and then it was coming up, and I was like, "Oh no, people are gonna think I did this to be a glass cloud." And it's like, this was not quite how I wanted to do
And
this.
none of you have done this to be a class clown. Look at this map. Look at this map.
Look at this
One of the
map. Isn't
towns
it
just
neat?
got replaced with voluptuous.
What, Benji?
So one of the towns just got replaced with voluptuous.
Yes.
It was Volturius, and it became voluptuous.
I'm trying to think of something for Alamthir.
That one's a tricky one. I'm not
Oh,
really.
please think of something. Whatever will I do if you don't come up with something?
Alan.
Yeah, there's a number of.
I don't know.
Ooh, I actually like that a lot. Okay, so
I
I
want it to
have.
rhyme, though. I feel like it needs to rhyme.
This is my hell. This is my personal hell.
Every time I look up at Asheville and see Nashville.
Nashville.
Yeah.
That's.
Oh my god.
Simplicity.
I also
Paraborg.
love the Brokeback Mountain Range.
The Brokeback Peaks.
Oh god. I can't even remember what it was. Bramrack.
Bram
Bramrock.
Bram
There we go. Give me a minute. I got it.
And then
The
me
gay of
changing-
Shalar.
I have a reason for doing that. That kind of
Also,
straight doesn't have a GH.
I know. I was about to say. I realized later that I misspelled.
Oh wait.
So that's what I started doing that to all the straights. Just putting
It's
other
fine.
orientations.
That's
Like,
hilarious.
the reason
The
I'm not
gay
an
of Shlar,
English
the
teacher-
bisexual of Talons.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm trying to remember. So we want to mention cohorts and stuff. Mention cohorts and possibility of algae on. Oh, I just remembered Foxglove. Okay, Foxglove. That was the one I was
Yeah, we-
forgetting.
What is Zestrode?
Zest Roadhead.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I tried to get a font similar enough.
So I wouldn't
And that was-
notice.
No, not at all. To be
Oh,
on brand.
so it'd be
Or to match
classy?
to match, to be consistent.
Oh
You know what I mean? Because like, can you imagine like Zestro and then like just like Ariel, the head? You know what I mean? It's just,
I mean, that's what half of this map looks like. Look at skirt, or watermelon.
We're evolving. I'm evolving at least. Okay. Send to
Into
Foxglove.
what? Into what?
Is Foxglove one word or two words?
I think it's one word because
It's
it's,
one
word?
plant based.
Yeah.
Because
it's-
that's
it's
the
after
flower.
Oh, right.
Alice, yeah.
Okay. About.
I'm gonna get off of this
That's where
eyesore. I will
heart meds
leave
come
you
from.
on it.
That's okay.
But
Cool.
That's fine. Perfect. Okay. So send a Foxglove about.
Amanda, how do you pronounce Rotoketi, is that right?
Rotaketi.
Rotaketi. Okay. I wanna change it to Mr. Robotoketi. But I won't.
Oh no.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh, don't stop on my account.
I will let you know, I have never changed anything on the map.
There's a reason. So, audience, you see this lovely image where you can see everybody's character. There's a little tease of the world map. There's a little DM picture, a little compass. It's great. They don't get to see that, and they never will. They never will. Yeah, I'll look there. I'll look at the actual camera. They're never going to get to see it because I know what they would do. They would write all over it. They would give everybody mustaches. They'd draw dicks on everybody's faces, and it would look stupid. Not put too much time into that for it to be. It's fine. I'm just
learning.
Yeah, the funny thing is Amanda spends all week, majority of you guys spend all week talking about how bad kids are, and then she comes to Sunday and has to deal with more kids.
More kids.
It's true.
Just older kids.
Older kids.
older kids are the worst because
We're totally
it's harder
adults,
to
I swear
tell
to
them
God.
what to do.
Oh no! Oh no! That's amazing. That's perfect. Okay.
This is the villain version story.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Did the dick next to the Sea of Thieves just get drawn, or have I just been missing that?
No, I think it just did. It just did.
Oh, that's always been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just gaslight
Okay.
Joe into it.
I don't need you gaslighting me.
Okay, is there a message being sent right now? Is there a sending that's gonna happen?
Yeah. I have one more slot for. Well, I would like to before I send. I would like to.
Oh, we also
Just,
do now have the individual
Yes.
who this
Yes.
probably mostly impacts.
So I would like to just mind leak with Hoots, and I will just say so what do you think about everything?
Chi, if I'm being frank, I'm losing my shit. And because we're in a headspace, right? And then I think for the first time, Hoots is just not poised or in control. Very angry. I'm very angry, Chi. We were so close. And I think he also goes in for a hug. I need a hug right now, please. I feel so close to, my master means so much to me. And I'm just sorry, Chi. I am unfamiliar with these feelings of anger and unknown. So definitely what I'm feeling right now.
You see tears build up, and I don't know if you. That's actually a good question. If you telepathically communicate with somebody, would it come out as if you were choking up? I don't know. And she's just like, I know. It's okay. No one has to be familiar with something that only the most wretched could do to you and to us. But we're gonna find a way somehow to stop Arthok and to prevent anyone else from getting hurt.
Chi, my biggest worry is what else can Arthok do in our progression for everyone's journeys. I'm just afraid. Thank you for talking to me. And of course we're mind linked, but we're making eye contact, and you just see my eyes just go big. It's like I'm freaking out right now.
Freaking out. And I think you logged in after this was shown, but there were a bunch of footprints and tracks on the beach suggesting that he had help attacking the town. Like things came from the ocean and helped.
I meant to ask while we were there, could we tell how many other sets of footprints and like comparative with like size of his?
They seem like humanoid size, and I would say dozens would maybe be your estimate. So not necessarily like an astronomical number, but not a small number.
Yeah.
So wait, what was the estimate, do we think? Sorry.
Dozens.
Oh, dozens? God. I'm actually really pissed off. I don't have calm emotions prepared today, otherwise I would have calmed emotion. But I'm not so sure if I would. I'm not so sure if I would, because emotions are important to feel. So anyway.
You gotta feel it, you know? You just gotta, sometimes you gotta ride out those emotions. Heal.
That's right.
Feel before you heal.
That's right.
It's fair.
Okay.
Alright, here we go.
I would like to send, I have one last sending, third level spell slot for the day. And I don't know who to send to first. Mortimer we're gonna write tomorrow. That's fine. So we can talk to Mortimer then, I guess. There's Fortune's Favored, there's Foxglove, and then Hateful Kate. I think Fortune's Favored might be the most pertinent, I think. So let me craft that. Sorry.
Yeah.
And I would send to Null.
Okay, sure. Well, while you were doing that, I guess I could do something. We'll say, you know, some hours pass by. We're moving towards the late afternoon, early evening, and at some point, Vice will just sort of walk out into the middle of the main deck, and he'll just go, hey guys, I'd just like to share something with everybody. If I could just have, if I could have everybody's attention, that would be great.
Go for it, bud.
Isla, I know things have been kind of weird, but I just really need to get this off my chest, so I'm just gonna share this. Water is blue, blood is red. You've seen a lot of both, but I'm glad you're not dead. You fight really good, while I'm barely a poet. But I think you're pretty cool, and I wanted you to know it. We've got a connection, and I think that scares you. But if you take my advice, you should try something new. You've got a choice between him and Vice. You know he could hurt you, but I think I'm pretty nice. He folds up his prepared poem, puts it in his pocket. I'll wait for you at the bow. Walks away.
Hoot?
Oh my god. That was amazing.
What?
I don't even know what to do.
Allie is standing next to you, and you can tell that he is using every ounce of his being to try not to laugh out loud.
Oh, God. She is definitely not laughing. Like, she's so good. Like, you don't understand how she's keeping you there. Man, it's, I mean, stone-faced.
You're fully shaking her head in disbelief.
You're gonna go talk to him, right?
I mean,
he just
I
poured
guess.
out his heart to you.
Oh my god. I mean, I'll definitely go talk. I don't know how this will end, though.
I look forward to seeing the outcome.
Oh my god, don't say that.
He just chuckles and walks away.
I turn to the group and I'm like, what the fuck do I do?
Fuck if I know.
I don't even understand what just happened.
Whatever Hoot said.
I mean, it's giving me throwbacks to, like, his eyes are as green as newts from, like, Harry Potter. When
what?
Jenny wrote that poem to Harry way back in book 2 when she was under control of the diary.
What's Harry Potter?
Yeah.
You should know this Harry Potter spoiler right now.
So Harry who?
Harry who?
You mean Schmary Schmotter, the
Schmary
fictional
Schmotter.
wizarding tales written by
Yeah.
Chad Driel. Hatched.
Oh my god!
I'm here for that shit.
I hope Chadriel just like remade the series so it wasn't bigoted and it like was better. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like more than likely he released a series of relationship books.
No. You put out Schmary Schmotter, but instead of wands, Harry just uses a gun and ends it super quick. Right?
Oh,
There you go.
Unlike
You
Ash.
write that
It's
version.
secretly a story about Ash and his gun.
If Ash could choose one.
That is not where I was going.
We're
but,
getting off
it's
point.
funny.
Vice just read
don't know
you a
what to do.
poem, and I'm expecting something to happen.
Oh my god. Did he go to the bow now?
Oh yeah, he's just waiting there awkwardly as he does.
Oh my
Well,
god.
What does your heart say?
My heart says that I'm not in any position to be in a relationship with anybody.
That is definitely very fair and a very valid position. I mean,
But that
your
makes
last
things
boyfriend
kinda
killed you. And
Well,
like, we might be
He might
about
have
to
been
die.
justified, though.
I mean, also very fair.
Everyone's just watching. He's like just on the deck and everyone's watching.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, he read it in front of everybody.
I mean, I think he's waiting for you.
I know.
If I had
I
to
know. I
guess.
thought he would go somewhere private that wasn't in front of
I mean, he's at the
the
bow.
entirety of the crew.
I mean,
bow.
like y'all are like, I don't know. It's a big deck.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over.
Okay.
Go get him, Tiger.
can we? I'm sorry. Can we make rolls to see if we can
Can we
pretend like we're to be hidden?
pretend that you're
Pretend that we're not paying
You
attention.
can either make a stealth or a deception roll.
Oh, hell yeah.
Heck yes.
Can I make a perception roll?
Sure.
Oh,
That is a 17 deception.
oh.
Oh yeah. No, you're
pretty
acting
good.
natural. Yeah.
Well, I got an
Oops.
18
Casey,
perception.
15?
15. Like Vice is not the most like insightful individual. So yeah,
But I know.
I'll take anything of 15 or above. But you know, yeah, well that's a little different. You know that some people might be listening or watching.
Purely on
I'm
your
gonna
own.
turn around and say, "Why don't y'all skedaddle real quick?"
They're
I feel
not like
this
near
needs to-
you. They're like
Oh,
a little ways back, just trying to act natural.
look, I'm gonna turn to him and I'm gonna say, I really, really appreciate that poem. I think you're more of a poet than you give yourself credit for.
That's a bull.
But I don't really think that I'm in any sort of position to be starting a relationship with anyone right now. I just found a lot of stuff out about myself, and I'm kind of trying to figure out who I am and what that means for me. And I don't know that I need to put that on someone else.
I mean, like, I guess that's fair. I just think you're really cool, and I just, like, I don't know, a bunch of stuff happened, and then you, like, stopped talking to me, and that wasn't as cool, and I was just trying to, like, I don't know, let you know that I don't really care. I don't really understand, like, half the stuff that's happened since I got on this boat. Or even really the last boat. I feel like there's just a lot of things that are just kind of like, you know, you could tell me I was dreaming, and I'd be like, yeah, that makes more sense than it being reality. But, I mean, I don't know, I just felt like I just had all these, like, feelings bottled up, you know, and I just needed to, like, get them out.
Yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. It's been a crazy couple trips, to say the least. Do you think we could just stay friends right now? Like, I enjoyed hanging out with you too, and I don't want to lose that, but I just don't think that.
Yeah, I guess it's fine. Can I... This is a little awkward. Can I get my spyglass back?
Yeah, I'll pull it out and give it to him.
Thanks, it's like really hard to do my job without one, and I thought I had an extra, and I don't. But like, if I get another one, you can have this one back. Like, that's fine. It's not, this isn't like a, you know, you turn me down, so I have to take it back. This is like a, no, I like legitimately needed it, and I was just trying to be cool, and it just like kind of backfired on me just a little bit.
That's okay.
Cool.
Yeah, you're right. This is kind of awkward though. But
I mean, I don't know. I feel like, you know, maybe they weren't paying attention, you know? Like, I'm sure they'll forget about it in like a couple days.
yeah, I'm sure.
Well, you know, if you
Totally.
like ever, I don't know, change your mind, just like let me know, I guess.
Will do.
It's really not really that, you know, we're kind of like on the same boat for a long time, so it's not like there's like a lot of other,
Things to do,
I don't know. I don't know
or
where this
people to
sentence
see,
is.
or
I don't know where this sentence is going, but all right, well, I guess I'll just like crawl up in the crow's nest, and I'm just gonna be up there for probably like hours, so just, you know, just ignore me, and
sounds good. Sounds good.
cool, good talk. Walks away.
So as I walk back, can I just do like thumbs up, like
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
ooh.
Vice is like,
Oh my god.
Arla comes over, I'm gonna pat her on the shoulder, be like, you did good, kid.
I don't know if that was good, but
It was. I mean, you were clear and assertive. Yeah, it's awkward, but It always is. Honestly, I think the fact that he read you a whole ass poem in front of the entire fucking crew is the part that made it really awkward. But
Oh God,
you did good.
I can't.
Allie
believe
walks
that
over.
happened.
You heartbreaker.
Shut up.
You gotta admit, that kid had balls.
Oh, he did. But
Or he's stupid. He's probably actually that.
no, don't say that.
Hey, stupidity and bravery are not mutually exclusive.
That's fair. That's fair. That was hilarious. I needed a good laugh.
No, that was mortifying. What do you mean hilarious?
No. Because you're supposed to be blue, but that made you turn red, and that was funny. So, or I guess more of a purplish, shall we say?
Oh God.
You enjoy these emotions. You sit in this for a moment. I'm gonna go steer the ship.
I'm gonna go to my room.
Chi, are we still mind linked?
It works for like an hour, so
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah.
Can I while we're mind linked, I'm gonna say, so interesting, Chi. I've never seen a mating call. Is that what you would call this? Between a humanoid before.
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god!
Landwalkers are so interesting, aren't they?
I don't know if it's quite. I don't know if it's quite what you would call a meeting call. Well, what?
Did it go well? It seemed like it went well to me.
Oh man.
I think I'm not so sure if there's anything that he did wrong, but I think maybe Isla just has different tastes or something. So I think it didn't yield what he wanted, but I don't think that was a bad mating call, if that makes any sense.
How interesting. Thank you.
If you've got your sending ready,
I do.
I would love to go on and get that.
You're like, God, please. Okay. Yeah, okay, well, okay. I'll say it to the whole group so that we can adjust it if need be. So what I have for Null is, hi Null, Arthok isn't working alone. We estimate dozens of cohorts. He may have some crimson algae on him. If so, please secure, be careful. And that's 25 words. Is that good? I'm getting good or indifference, so I will send that to Null.
Sounds good.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Great.
Clear and concise.
Okay. That is my last 3rd level spell slot of the day. But yeah, does she say anything back? Or
You will hear in your head, thanks for the information. We will be on guard and prepare for one heck of a fight. If we can get it off him, we will. And that's what you hear.
That's so scary to think about.
All right. Does anybody else have anything they want to do today? It's sort of the approaching evening of this day after leaving Glimcairn.
Get a drink.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Understood. Absolutely. Easy to do. So you
Yeah,
guys
same.
wind down, getting some drinks. Mac makes sure that your cups are not empty. And yeah, easily done. And yeah, you guys head to bed after your drinking. Cool.
Yep.
You were
Yeah.
all able to long rest, so make sure you get your health and your spells back.
Thank you.
And you sleep as soundly as you're able after the day you had. Yeah. It is a new day. I know you guys have some additional messages that you want to send out today, so go on and start figuring those out.
Yes. Benji, do you want to write to Mortimer, and then I can worry about Foxglove and etc.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
If I can just get a quick, like, specific what information we want to notify him of.
I think mainly just, the algae. I think it'd be important. I think he might be able to provide some kind of information about maybe another alternative to help Hoots' master. So maybe something about that. I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to mention the cohorts. He might know that already. He might not. I don't know. So I would say those two things probably are pretty. And you can say that I've talked to Null if you want, but he might know that as well. I don't really know. But, those are the things that are on my mind at least. But, I trust your judgment.
Okay.
Cool. I'm so glad I included that little poem there. It was truly a treasure of a moment.
I can't believe you
As
wrote the last
y'all
poem.
write and prepare your messages, I just needed to.
I think I legitimately, IRL turned, bright red.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. Might have gotten my thumbnail
to
from
imagine.
that moment alone.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Hilariously, so me and Sarah have been talking a lot, and I've been sort of stressing over the tone shift that has happened, and I was trying to find ways to make it better and alleviate some tension and stuff, and she was like,
Oh, that's great.
I think you gotta have Vice make a
Publicly
love
profess his
confession.
love.
So
I thought we were going for a proposal for a second.
Go,
Yeah.
Sarah.
yeah.
Also, Benji, if you feel like you can't fit all that in one message, that's fine. Just LMK. Yeah.
It took me way too long to figure out that LMK was let me know.
Let me know.
That's really funny.
Wow. Grandma.
I don't speak in whatever this little
That was
lingo
like
is.
2013,
Amanda saw
2014.
LMK, like,
Yeah.
my Easter, like.
IDK, my BFF Jill era.
Yeah. IDK might be effective. Is there anything else that you guys would be doing today?
Question for other rogues. Did anybody ever claim that short sword? Because at this point that feels pretty like somebody should have that.
Oh yeah.
I did not.
Because if
It's still in my bag, but I did not claim
yeah,
it.
because if he's got people helping him, that could potentially help with when somebody needs to have it. And I think it requires a tuning, right? So we probably want to have somebody take that now.
Well, I normally
I don't
fight
care
from
who.
afar. So it won't do me any good.
I've kind of done both, so it doesn't matter. I know Caroline has used short swords, so I don't know if Orlana would rather have it.
She is typing.
Okay.
She says
Sweet.
she'll
She'll
take it.
take it.
Okay.
Perfect. I will hand it over to Orlana.
Cool.
It's a short sword of corpse slaying, I believe.
Yep.
Pretty dope.
I don't exactly have the stats on me at the moment, but I can, or somebody can find it and I'll get it to you. Cool. Y'all let me know whenever you are ready to send messages and I will be ready to respond. Did you like that rolled R? Is that a good rolled R?
Very pretty. Good job.
It was okay. You could do better.
Okay, you want to go? Rocks fall. I
No,
will die.
can I? While we're waiting, can I
From the
tell you
sky.
a really funny
Yeah.
story?
What?
So my handbell. While we're waiting, can I tell you all a funny story?
No.
Are you okay with the story being recorded?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay.
So my handbell choir was playing, and we were like doing warm-ups before service.
Mm-hmm.
And so there were already some people like sitting in the sanctuary, and we got through with a run through, and a guy in the audience said, "That was pretty good, but y'all can do better."
That's savage!
Wow.
In the church audience.
Oof.
Yep.
That was
Wow.
Wow. All right, mister, get up here and do it yourself.
Right? That's
Can he
I
read
was
music?
just like-
Probably not.
probably not. But yeah, I was like, oh, okay. Cool. This
Sometimes-
is like a really difficult piece, but sure.
Sometimes when my kids like laugh at me for messing up a warm-up on the piano, I'm like, you do it.
You want to
Get up here and do
Yeah.
it. Get up here and play this piano.
Yeah.
And then they get up there and they're like, how do you play?
It's
I'm
hard.
like, yeah, exactly. Go sit down. I'm gonna
I just
scar
go
a
ahead.
bunch of
I laugh
children's
at
lives.
myself.
I can tell.
I honestly don't understand how you don't just cuss kids out all the time.
Oh,
I will never
get
understand it.
so close.
Something, paycheck.
So
Yeah.
close.
something. I need money.
Kind of like eating.
And, having a roof over my head.
Yeah.
I'd still slip up. That's all I'm gonna say.
I know teachers have, and I'm confident I will one day. It'll happen. It will happen. Are you ready?
I have a message for Foxglove. Let me proof it for you all before I send. For Foxglove, we've just left Glimcairn. We know of a potential threat to the city of Alamthir. I kind of want to reword that. A potential threat, a definite threat. I will say that instead, I think. Definite threat to the city of Alamthir. We'll proceed with our mission as best as we can. That's 25 words. Are we okay with that, y'all think?
Yeah, can you say that one more time?
Sure.
Sorry, I zoned out.
It's okay. So, happens. We've just left Glimcairn. We know of a definite threat to the city of Alamthir. We'll proceed with our mission as best as we can.
Okay. You hear back. God, how did Foxglove talk?
It was like
sing-song
husky and low.
Almost.
Yeah, it's like
Okay, you'll hear back. Thank you for the message. I'll inform my employer of these threats. Perhaps they can meet you in Alamthir.
cool.
Don't forget about the auction, I guess. I don't know. Something like that.
Sure. Okay.
I also have my message to Mortimer.
Go ahead.
Ready? Arthok isn't working alone. Could have allies or thralls. Noel should have details. He stole the algae. In the meantime, know any alternatives for Hoots' master? Stay safe, guys. Darren.
Great.
You'll hear her back. Oh my, most troubling. I'll see about the algae. I will be in touch with Noel. Perhaps I can meet you in Alamthir. I guess that's what you will see written back.
Right. Okay.
I'll definitely inform the party of that.
Same. I will inform everyone else too of our things.
So either we're gonna have our own little group, or we're just sentencing all these people to death.
That's yeah.
All right. Does anybody else do anything today? Otherwise, we will just skip to tomorrow.
I would like to send something to Hateful Kate because I have one more third level spell slot. Let me just write down that Mortimer might be us in.
I will say that pretty much all day today, Vice is avoiding probably most people. And every time he walks by, like, any of the other crew members, they kind of, like, slap him on the back or kind of, like, shove him a little bit and maybe tease him about it. So, that's just, know that that's happening.
God, I can't. I'm in disbelief that happened. That is so.
It's a good moment. It's one for
Great. Oh my God. Let's see.
All good, Caroline. You drive safe.
Love you.
Yes. Be safe.
Bye.
Yes, Benji.
I think at some point during the day, I'll just try to find Hoots. Just be like, "Hey, bud, how you doing?"
Hoot hoot.
One day that's gonna be a huge bomb.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna have like mentally tell like Pancake to kind of just nudge up against his leg and just put my hand on his shoulder and be like, "It'll be okay. We'll find something for your master."
And although Hoots is very sad, he does pull out a parchment, and he shows that he's been working on his own poetry. It just has Hoot written a couple times, but I do show it to you very excitedly.
I can't. I cannot.
It all rhymes.
Hoot?
It does rhyme.
Oh, let me see that.
I can just picture Vice looking at this and being like, he's a genius.
Hoots, buddy, this is great.
Hoot hoot hoot.
Whoa, keep working. You can put this in a book, man.
Oh, hoot hoot! Very thankful. I grab it back and I run back down to the bottom deck and immediately start working again.
Amazing. Amazing. Wow.
Are
you ready?
I have a little message for Kate. I haven't used 25 words. I'm not so sure if I need it necessarily, but so what do y'all think? So far I have, "Hi Kate, there's a great threat to Kadath. Can we depend on you and your sirens for aid?" Because I don't know how much in detail I want to go to about Cthulhu and about him turning into water, and you know what I mean? Just like, I think a general feeler statement is probably best, but I think it's 19 words, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, yeah. So, if we have no objections, then I will send this to Kate.
I would think.
Oh, I should. No, I won't mention cohort. It's just a great threat. I think that is enough.
Yeah, that works.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay. You send that?
Yeah.
You will... How did you start that again? Hi, Kate.
Yeah. Hi, Kate. There is a great threat to Kadath. Can we depend on you and your sirens for aid?
Okay, you will hear back. You sound kind of familiar, but who are you again?
God damn it! I don't have.
Talking in my fucking head.
Okay. All right. Well, that's about as successful as I thought it might be.
You met her one time, you know.
I met her one time.
So she doesn't necessarily know
Me. Right?
know you, know your new connections to Allie and all of that stuff, you know.
Okay. I will send her tomorrow.
All right.
I guess.
Well, let's move on to tomorrow. So, so now it's about 3 days after leaving Glimcairn. Can I get you guys to make a perception check, please?
Oh, no.
24.
9.
22.
Nat 2022.
Dang. All right. I see you.
8.
All right. Well, let's do, So, 3 days after leaving Glimcairn, you can see, a ship on the horizon. And with your high perception checks, you can tell that this ship is the Ouroboros, but it seems to be sitting pretty low in the water, and it is tilted to the port side.
No. Ali, has he been with us this whole time, or has he just been teleporting back and forth between the?
He's been with you this whole time.
Okay, let's tell Ali.
Yeah.
Get his attention. Be like, what's up?
Once you point out
what I think
that
Maybe he left
the
it like that.
Ouroboros is on the horizon, he immediately teleports. And you can see probably hundreds of feet off, you see Allie reappear, and like midair goes into a dive, and then seemingly swims at a pretty remarkable pace towards the ship. Do you?
I'm gonna take the helm and start steering the ship closer.
Sure. Yeah. You guys get closer. You can, as you get closer, you can tell that Allie is basically moving about the main deck, just trying to get a look at things. Even though you're not even fully on it yet, you can just tell that there's definitely some stuff went down. There are some bodies about the main deck. Seems like quite a fight took place. Allie sort of sees you guys approaching. I think you guys should check this out. I don't want to go through this boat by myself.
Hey, Isla, can we get close enough to where we can board?
Yep, I'll set that up.
Yeah, easily done. Yeah, you guys are able to board the ship. The Ouroboros has never looked more like a ghost ship than it does at this moment. The vessel is littered with the bodies of the crew. It seems like quite the fight took place on this ship, more so than whatever scuffle probably took place between Arthok and Grimace. Moving through the ship, you find the reason why the ship is sitting low at an odd angle. There is a hole in the cargo hold where the ammunition is normally kept. The room is black and smells of gunpowder, and all the debris is scattered about in a wide radius around the hole in question. Similar to the Emperor of the Waves that you guys explored in Edgewater, the ship looks like it's probably beyond saving, and it will eventually be overtaken by the sea.
Is there anything that we can see, like, other than, like, bodies
Make an investigation check.
Can I check? Are there any survivors?
It doesn't appear like there's survivors. Oh, I can't hear.
Yeah, my investigation is, hello?
I got you, sorry.
Hello?
You're sort of delayed.
Sorry.
It's
My investigation. Oh, great. My investigation was a 2. So.
a 2. Anybody else want to investigate?
I'll investigate.
I'll help. I got a nat 20 for a 20.
Cool. I got a 6, so we'll go with
19.
25.
Roll really
25
good.
total.
All right, so with the high investigation checks, you can tell that it's very likely that the ammunition was intentionally blown.
Yeah.
Possibly. Your best guess would be to either try and deal with whatever they were attacking, or even to keep them from taking the ship itself. But it does not seem like there are any survivors.
I'm gonna turn to Allie and be like, I'm so sorry.
I don't know what to say.
Is there anything from the ship that you want us to gather?
I don't know. I think I need a moment. Guess I'll make one last sweep of my quarters and we can figure out what to do next.
I kind of put a hand on his shoulder and kind of squeeze a little.
Yeah.
And then let go.
In a very, at least up until this point, a very un-Ally-like move, he does not, brush you off. He lets you do that. And we're gonna go to break.
God damn it.
I definitely didn't need a beer after that. Holy shit.
Sorry.
Are you?
I don't know why I thought it was over.
I am sorry.
I know you are.
I didn't want to kill Allie's crew. All right. Well, here we are on this sinking, probably soon to be sinking ship in the wake of a pretty horrible thing. The Ouroboros has been attacked, its crew has been slain, and the ship is beyond repair.
How many bodies are there?
It's a pretty sizable crew. Probably 40.
Just updating the tally.
Yeah, and he goes to his quarters. He collects some of his effects, but he'll sort of rejoin you.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we?
Have we seen what the bodies? What has killed them? What does it look like?
Yeah.
Most
do
of them
investigation?
seem like some of them have the like suction cup markings, like
Okay.
they were strangled. Some of them have the majority of them have. It seems like they've been stabbed / run through. There was a fight that took place. There's blood spilt. The scratches and gashes in the deck let you know that combat has taken place here.
Can we, before, because like we know the ship's sinking, can we, I don't know, is it possible for us to take a body or two and then talk to it on the ocean's breast? Like I would be fine talking to it now, but I don't know how much time we have on this boat, on the Ouroboros right now. So, but that might be good information for us. But yeah, can we make that happen? Is that a thing that we can
Sure.
work to? Is it?
I mean, I'm sure we'd have to
talk
talk
to
to
Allie about that?
Allie. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll go up to Allie. Let me make sure there's not components that I'm missing, because I don't remember. Nope, I'm good. Okay, so yeah, I'll just I'll go up to Allie and be like, I mean, I think we know what happened, but I think if we want details, I can speak with the departed very limitedly, that's not a word, in a very limited way. But that might be something that I suggest that we pursue that if that's something you're comfortable with.
No, yeah, that makes sense. It looked like you should take Bash. He's the one that was closest to the ammunition down in the cargo hold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, if you guys wouldn't mind, I think I'd like to just burn the ship.
I was gonna suggest the same thing. Yep.
Would you mind if I went up the crow's nest and saved the flag for you?
Yeah. That's fine.
I'll go up and take the flag down, fold it.
Allie will walk up to you, Isla, and he's got some things with him that he grabbed from his captain's quarters. I know you don't remember your time on this ship, but this is yours. And he hands you a very impressive sort of tri-corner hat. You used to always
kept
wear
it?
it. Wasn't all bad.
I'm gonna look down at it and hand it back to him and say, "You kept it for a reason."
Well, you were the reason.
Do you want me to have this?
I don't need it anymore.
I'll look at him. I'll put it on. And I'll say, "Are you good?" I mean, I know you're not good, but you can come to me for anything.
I'll be okay.
Okay.
Alright. So we collect a body, we collect the flag, and once that is collected and that has been moved onto the ocean's breast, he and probably whoever is able will just start basically just like dousing the ship in like oil. And once he feels like enough has been poured out, everybody leaves the Ouroboros and we light it up. And on that somber note, we continue the voyage.
Okay. Well, I guess we're talking with Bash. Let me look over the spell description. Yes, 5 questions. Okay. Does Bash still have a mouth?
He does.
Okay.
It's an important question.
That is part of the spell. If the corpse must still have a mouth. I'm going to before I do anything else, I think I will cast Gentle Repose on Bash.
Sure.
Because he also can't be undead for the spell to work. So, 5 questions. Great. Okay. So what questions do we think we want to ask Bash? I mean, obviously what happened, right? But like, I guess what happened, we can start with what happened and then go from there.
Is that what you start with?
Yeah. What happened? Or what happened to? I feel the need to be specific.
Whatever you want.
I will say maybe something like what happened to the Ouroboros and its crew. Say that.
Bash responds with, "We were attacked. Weren't gonna win. Had to blow it."
I think I'll go with who attacked you.
Big guy with a tentacle. Dozens of drowned. Seemed undead.
Surprise there. Maybe something like, for the third question, maybe something like, was anything important on the Ouroboros compromised? Yeah. Because I know they purposefully blew it, but I don't know if there was something.
Hard to say. I think they just wanted blood.
Anybody have any suggestions?
Is there anything Allie wants to ask?
Yeah, Allie, Allie, do you know what you might want to ask?
Allie will take a knee and get close. You served well What can I tell your families? And you'll just hear the response of, tell them we were brave. Was that all 5, or is there another?
That was 4.
That was
Yeah,
4.
we have one more.
Allie, do you know how to reach Bash's family?
We can send some ravens at some point. I know how. It'll take time, but it'll be easier whenever we make port next.
Mm-hmm.
What
are some other things? Or I guess you got one question left. So
yeah. So we know what we, as far as we know, from Bash's perspective, we know Arthok came with his undead army. We don't know if he took anything specifically important. Likely not.
Do we think he would have like said anything? Probably not.
Right. That's something. That's something he might.
I don't know. I can't think of anything else.
Yeah.
I guess if he knows that the explosion like was effective against, or like if it did any kind of, or if it seemed to do any kind of meaningful harm to
Yeah, that's a good question.
to him.
Okay.
Might give us.
Because if if he's injured, then that
That would be
might-
good.
Okay. Yeah. I like that.
So how exactly do you word that?
I guess maybe did the big guy seem injured? Maybe.
Okay, you will hear, nothing seemed to faze him. He fought like he didn't fear death.
Unlikely, because he doesn't.
Yeah.
If the stories are true and he was dead, what's dying again, I guess?
Let me look up something. Is that for? Okay. So I will tell Allie. So Bash shouldn't become undead for the next 10 days. But I do think, we don't even have to wait until the 10 days are up, but I think we should probably make it so that, yeah.
I agree. Better safe than sorry, and there's really no easy way to get his body back to his family, and yeah, there's too much risk. I'm
You
gonna
wanna-
move to the helm. Clear my head. I trust you guys to do what you need to do.
One question before you go. I should have figured this, but Kate wasn't super familiar with me, or but what does she know you as?
You can tell her that. You can tell her that you're a friend of Allie, and that'll probably be good enough.
Okay, thank you.
Probably could have warned you about that. She's she keeps to her own, plays things close to the chest. She's not she's not one to talk to strangers unless she believes there's a strong connection to someone she trusts.
Certainly can't blame her.
It's a crazy world. And there's a lot of crazy people.
Okay, I had a message written up for Kate, but I might rework it.
Okay. Is anybody else doing anything this day?
Probably just taking Bash's body to the same place we burned Grimace
Yeah.
and lighten him up.
Yeah.
A couple firebolts at him.
It's a somber time, but yeah, easily done. Yeah. Whenever that actually does happen, Allie will be there to be close and watch. But yeah.
Yeah, I won't say anything while I'm just be there with him.
Yeah. Yeah. As much of a sort of a loner type as he gives the vibe of, I think he does appreciate the company. But once it is done, he will probably go back to the helm. I think he kind of seems like he wants / needs the distraction. So, oh, there's the train. It's right on time.
I would like to go to my room and
Sure.
look at this hat and think about everyone that was on that ship and see if I can remember anything.
Sure. Yeah, you get flashes of faces, brief moments that don't really seem to connect to each other, just like short snippets of things, like sharing a laugh around a bar table, or watching crew members dance on the main deck. Seeing the Ouroboros flag get hoisted for the first time, or shaking hands with Bash as he joins your crew. It's like little flashes of things. You don't have the full context, but they're good memories.
I will put the hat on a side table.
Mhm.
What time is it? Never mind. I'm probably not going to sleep yet.
Probably not yet.
So I'll put the hat back on. Never mind.
We'll say it's.
I'll just help out where I'm needed.
We'll say it's after lunch, but not quite dinner.
Okay. I'll just help out where I'm needed around the ship.
Sure. Is that message ready?
Yes. Okay. So So I have my friends and I delivered spice to you in Flemwick. I'm talking to you remotely through magic. Allie said you might be a good contact for us to have. I could also amend that last statement to be like, we're friends of Allie's or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, yeah, no, we're definitely amending that with we're friends of Allie's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. So I will say, my friends and I delivered spice to you in Flemwick. I'm talking to you remotely through magic. We're friends of Allie's. I'll just say that. That'll be 21. Should be.
Okay, you'll hear
Dude.
yeah, do. You'll hear in reply, well, you should have led with that. Yeah, I'll stay on guard, I guess. I'll help if I'm needed.
And I'll communicate that to the party. I mean, she seems willing, but
You didn't really give her any, like, concrete details.
Yeah.
You just said, can we end in the sirens? And she's like, I mean, I guess.
Right.
She doesn't really know against what, so just be mindful of that.
Sure. Yeah, I wanted a feeler statement anyway, because I wasn't sure how I was going to go. So, okay. So tomorrow I can be more specific.
Does anybody do anything else today?
I'm probably going to start putting together the chords for that song
Sure.
that I was gonna write for Puck.
Yeah, absolutely. I think many people welcome a little bit of music pouring through the ship. If nobody else plans on doing anything, we will just skip to tomorrow. I kind of want to breeze through the next few days, if y'all don't mind. So just whenever that message is ready, just let me know.
Right.
Anybody have any, I don't know, is there anything else? No. Cool. Then just the message then. You believe that you guys will probably reach the Strait of Talons in about 3 to 4 days. So, it's coming. Something's coming. A little West Side Story to entertain you. As Claudia writes, I do not take song requests. I'm just filling.
You're just gonna do what you want.
I'm just filling the space.
Free bird.
No, I don't do free bird. I'm just here. I'm just talking so that it's not dead quiet.
While she's writing, we could play liar's dice.
How do you... Seriously? There's like a truck backing up outside or something.
Yeah.
Liar's dice is all a game of odds.
A game of odds?
Yes, using dice.
Using dice? Is it like rollies?
I don't know what
Have you
rollies
seen
is.
Pirates of the
Rollies is
Caribbean
just-
Dead Man's Chest?
Yes.
They play it on
Oh, is that what they play? Rollies is
Mhm.
just 2 people roll a die and the high die wins.
Oh, no, this is everyone
that
has, what is
played
it,
on
5
the,
dice, Joe? Or 6?
6.
Was
Six.
Rollies what they played on the Actian?
Yeah. We were playing rollies on the Actian. We were betting,
Oh.
but it was just rollies.
So in this game, everyone has 6 dice, and You put them all in a cup, you jiggle them around, you flip it over, and then you look at your dice. And based on how many other people are playing, there's, so many dice out there, and you have to make bids based on how many dice you think of a certain number are. So say I flip it over and I have 3 2s and 1 6 and 2 4s. I know that there are 3 2s, so I could go ahead and make a bid for 3 2s. And then the bid keeps going up.
3 2s.
Right. And then eventually someone calls your bluff and you're either right or you're not, and it's all a numbers game.
But you're not just bidding on your dice, you're bidding on everybody else's dice too.
Right.
So like when she says 3 2s, if you have a 2, then you can be like, oh, well, I know there's at least 4.
Oh, so this is like Rook.
If you believe what they're
Yes,
bidding.
but-
Because people lie.
Yeah.
But there's ridiculous things that have occurred where there's only like 36 dice and 18 of them are one number. that we found when we were playing. So,
Gotta get new dice.
and every time you're wrong, if you like bid something and someone calls your bluff and there aren't that many, you lose a certain number of dice based on how far off you are.
Your
and if you call a bluff,
is just sorry.
huh? My connection.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's all right.
Basically, so you lose dice and you end up playing with less information as you go on. It's
Do
fun.
y'all get that little pop up every okay?
I do for
Yeah.
Claudia, but not for Emily.
I've gotten it for both of them on and
I
off.
only get it for Emmy.
I'm gonna.
I get it for Claudia, but not for myself.
What? You don't get it for yourself?
Oh, I just got it for you, Joe.
That's called karma.
Get fucked and stay fucked, honestly.
Goodness me. Liar's dice. I'll have to try it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna buy it. I'll bring it to Summer.
Summer. Yes.
Summer.
Summer. I'm not wholly convinced that those children in that movie weren't also part of a cult.
I mean, definitely.
They did all seem to have the choreo and lyrics to a lot of very unknown songs
Right?
memorized.
They also seem to have like
true.
weird access to the school at like all hours of the day.
Yeah.
They had leaders and chants.
I mean, Troy just danced around that entire school at like what?
Troy
11 p.m.?
Troy spun a hallway.
Yeah,
It was literally spinning.
yeah. He was having a
That's
meltdown.
Okay, but Troy's king of the school. He's the basketball captain.
I know.
His dad is also a coach, so I
Yeah.
mean,
And his dad's a coach.
He actually might
who
have
knows what kind of powers he's inherited.
He has all.
You make it sound
Like he's a
mythical.
fucking superhero.
I mean,
This is the
the
guy who's
a
lightning
kid
in
who
that
stole his
song was
dad's
on
key.
cue, so I'm not convinced that he doesn't have some sort of ability.
This is
Yeah,
not
you know what?
sky high.
You've convinced
You
me.
don't-
His dad is not his real dad. He's actually the son of Thor.
I
There
mean,
you
it
go.
could be. It's possible.
Could be. Who knows?
knows?
Right back to it.
It's only just out of reach. Man.
Yeah, they're such musical nerds.
Wow,
No,
do you
I'm not
believe
sorry.
it?
Wow, it's almost.
It's almost like over half the
We
people
were music
here
majors.
are music majors.
It's almost like we know each other
I
through the
mean,
music
so was my
department.
mother, but she's not a musical nerd.
Okay,
Okay, but
well,
we are vocal majors.
So was my mother.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we
So is my mother.
legitimately like studied musical theater and performed it like at Nats and stuff.
So did my mother.
Oh, it's not
And
my
she
fault
played
that she
for it.
hasn't kept with the musical stuff, you know?
She has,
she teaches.
Yeah, she
Well,
teaches and
if
she
she's
is
not a musical nerd,
accompanied.
then I guess she just doesn't. She
I
just
think-
She just doesn't like musicals.
She just doesn't love it. She's like Piper.
Amanda, I
Piper
think you're
didn't
just
like
gonna lose
musicals
this
either.
argument here.
Nah, some people just don't like
Alright.
musicals.
Which is a shame.
Caroline
It is
doesn't
a
like
shame. We
musicals.
can't all be
I don't
perfect
really-
people, you know.
I don't hate them, but like,
Okay, are you
That's
ready?
my favorite.
Well, I would like to.
You gotta just go on and go for it, cause
Well, the last time I did that, it was like bad.
but like if I wait for each message for 15 minutes, I'm not gonna get to what I want to get to.
All right, well, it's not 15
I love
minutes.
it.
All right, it is. There's a Goliath with dozens of undead with him. He's called Arthok. He called himself the King of Clouds. They raised Glimcairn. Alanthir is next.
Well, fucking shit. Yeah, I'll try to get the word out to whoever I can. Fucking Cloud King's trying to end the world. God's above. That's what I hear.
You know, I thought about sending another message to like provide more details and like say Fortune's Favored is gonna try and intercept him at the Straight Talons, but you know what? I don't know.
I think that's enough.
She seems like she's got it, so we're gonna leave it there.
All right. Is there anything else anybody wants to do in the next couple of days? Because we're just gonna skip to Strait of Talons.
I'm just gonna like
Right, music.
play music whenever I can, just to kind of make it so it's not like everything fucking sucks all the time.
Sure.
I'm trying to decide if I want to do something with this shadow thing before I probably die. But I don't know what else to do. Like, I don't know what else to try.
That's okay.
It's fine.
You'll have your time.
Will I?
I don't know.
If we don't all die.
All right. The days pass, and eventually a full week has passed since leaving Glimcairn 4 days after seeing the Ouroboros. And you've now entered the Strait of Talons. It is early in the morning, and even without a perception check, you can see that there is a ship seemingly anchored in the middle of the strait. You can just make out the name on the ship. It says Evangeline's Pride.
Does that sound like any ship I've heard of?
Make a history check.
Alright, cool. Well, shit. 13.
13. It's hard to say.
I mean,
Y'all also
I
don't
know.
really...
Have I heard of the ship? I've done a lot of sailing.
You can make a history check if you want to. Anybody can make a history check. I should also point out,
Nat
you
one.
guys... Nat 1. You don't know the name of Fortune's Favored ship.
Ship, right, right. I was
I
like,
got a nat
it's
20,
probably
but I'm sure that doesn't help.
You got a nat 20.
Here you go.
I mean, you don't necessarily know if this is Fortune's
Yeah.
Favored ship. Though the name Evangeline does kind of ring a bell. You think that maybe this is probably named after Evangeline Greensmith, who was a very notable... actually, she might still be the current ruler of Thol, or acting leader of Thol. Strong ties to Wexland.
Okay. Point that out. Just be like, it might be them.
Yeah. Can we see anybody on the ship?
How close
Should
do
we
you
raise
get?
a white flag so they know we're not hostile?
It's up to y'all.
Hang on. Can I do anything spell-wise?
Does Allie know? Does Allie recognize this ship name?
Oh my god.
Allie's like, look, I don't know the name of every single ship. It's not my fault if you don't know if this is your friends.
Yeah, that's fair.
We can either get up there and ask them, or we can just sit here and not. You have two options.
I mean,
Hey, my bad. You're the one who pops in and out of ships all the time, so, you know.
I'm not gonna teleport into unknown territory. Like, I don't. What if Arthok is on that boat, you know?
So, do I know if Fortune's, like, have I seen if Fortune's Favorite has, like, a crest?
They do have a symbol. Make a perception check.
Oh, I was just gonna say, because if I've seen it before, I can just, like, prestidigitation it, like, big on the sail. Just to be like...
Yeah, they
Hi,
do
friend.
have a crest. It almost looks like a sword behind a shield, but the shield is made out of two Fs that are sort of mirror image of each other.
Period.
So I'm going to use prestidigitation and put their crest really big on one of the sails, and then how far away are we?
Like several hundred feet. I don't know.
I'm gonna ask Ali if he minds, like, taking us, like, within, like, about 100 feet away.
Yeah, we can do that. Sure. Yeah, he brings the ship closer. And drawing close, you can see that there are crew aboard this ship, and they will see you and start waving you over, and kind of seem to get out some, like, gangplanks to sort of connect to y'all's boat whenever you pull up.
I'm gonna cast a message to Ren. She'll be like, "Yo ho ho, the hoes are here."
You hear, "That's great, buddy. Kind of in the middle of something. Just talk to Noel."
I'm gonna cast message to Null. And I'm gonna say, "Hi Noel, it's Darren. I believe we're getting close to you guys' ship? Question mark?"
Yeah, it seems like the crew has spotted you. Just go ahead and board, and we'll give you the rundown.
Cool. We'll be right over. I'm gonna clear the crest from the flag,
Sure.
or from the sail.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so you pull up alongside Evangeline's Pride, and eventually sort of gangplanks are kind of set out to connect the two ships so that you can easily get over to their boat. You board Evangeline's Pride and survey the scene. Members of the crew are fast at work swabbing the deck. The red tinted water paired with the numerous slashes and dents on the deck tell you that a difficult fight has taken place here. More notable than the blood and the scratches are the 10 bodies carefully covered in cloth that have been laid out on the main deck. You spot Noel giving instructions to a crewmate as they survey each one. Her clothes look bloodied, and she has dark circles under her eyes, but otherwise she seems relatively unharmed. Well, you made it.
What can we do to help?
It's a good question. I think we're just trying to clean up and figure things out. I should tell you, Arthok has been captured, and he is under Ren's watchful eye at the moment, but the situation is a bit precarious, and things didn't quite go the way we would have wanted.
That sounds very ominous.
Yeah.
Myself, Ren, Carol, Calloway, and Kai are alive. Wynn and Ginder were not so lucky. I've never been in a fight like that.
I'm sorry.
How long ago was the fight?
We were at it all night. Ended just before day broke. Calloway and Kai are injured along with many crew. Carol is looking after them as best she can, but we're all honestly exhausted.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, you warned us and we agreed, so we've got nothing to be sorry about.
How did you manage to capture him?
You'll probably want to talk to Ren to get those specifics. He's in the captain's quarters. A little bit of magic, a lot of luck. I don't know how well that situation is going to hold up. Also, just to give you a heads up, the Dark family has been notified about Calloway being injured, and her sister Sabella is supposed to meet us in Alamthir, and I am not looking forward to our meeting. Also, Mortimer is trying to prepare a more suitable sort of situation to deal with Arthok, but he doesn't really have any promises at the moment. He has some contacts he's going to reach out to, but I'm not exactly holding my breath. You guys really stumbled upon quite the character.
Yeah.
I don't really know if it was stumbled upon so much as he arranged it that way.
Agreed.
It's even more disturbing. I feel like this situation is big.
Oh yeah. It's bigger than us, bigger than you, bigger than. If what we found out about this curse or whatever it is true, then it's bigger than Aurelia.
Gosh.
I'm sorry to have dragged you guys into this.
No, it's fine. It's the timing just isn't great. I just wish the Mythic Six were here, but calling them is kind of out of the question.
What do you mean calling them?
I mean, we were all thinking it.
Listen, they're occupied and their whereabouts are on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
That's
But
fair.
I can give you a rough rundown of how the fight went, I guess. If that's what you want before you go, I guess, talk to everybody else. Basically, Arthok was tougher than we anticipated, even with your ample warnings. Like you suggested, he did not come alone. He boarded our ship with dozens of undead. And the majority of us kind of forced our efforts on distracting him and the people that were closest to him, while the rest of the crew kind of took on, I guess, the rest of his crew. We were fighting, we were doing okay, but Wynn went down first. And that, we kept powering through, but when Gender went down and we were still struggling, it just didn't seem like we were gonna take him out. I mean, he just fought like it didn't care, like it wasn't an issue. But we kind of decided to ditch our plans to kill him and just try to bring the fight to a close by any means necessary. And, well, he kept sort of switching into water to move about the battle, and Rin managed to freeze him while he was in that state, which kind of finally brought things to some sort of close. It was only after that we kind of realized how hurt Kai and Calloway were, and Carol's kind of been working hard to tend to them and everybody else. It was a mess. But Rin's in the captain's quarters. You can pop in if you want to. I think Carol is down below.
Thank you. And again, I'm sorry.
Thank you. What do you do?
That is the question.
Yeah, because I kind of think it would be great if we had some kind of plan, I guess. Or I guess I mean, I kind of want to ask them, like, what their plan is, like, in, like, how is it precarious in keeping Arthok? Like, what?
Probably have to go talk to Rin.
Talk to Rin about it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Okay, well, I guess that would be the thing we would do next, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure we can't just keep him frozen for forever.
Okay, you know what I mean?
So you go talk to Rin?
Yeah.
All right, inside the captain's quarters, you find Ren seated at a table holding a large frosted sort of glass flask. He's somewhat leaning over the table, eyes closed in concentration, and sweat is sort of dripping off his forehead. Similar to Noel, his clothes are bloodied and he has dark circles under his eyes. But otherwise he looks unharmed. He does look a little bit pale. He doesn't seem to have really noticed you guys walk in.
I'm gonna.
He's probably doing like a concentration.
Yeah, I'm
spell,
sure it's
and
concentration.
We don't want to.
Still talk to him.
break.
He might also be
we're not
exhausted.
But
He might also be exhausted, so it might be good to, I don't know, cast. Can lesser restoration heal a level of exhaustion?
believe it can.
Let me look it up, because I have only used it
It might
once.
be good to help him with that. Because he did fight all night, and now he's been staring at this frozen water.
It's
the concentration.
It says you touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Oh, so no. It would have to be great or
Yeah. as that's what that would suggest. I mean, let's see. Oh.
I was trying to roll to see if he noticed you guys.
Did he?
No, he hasn't noticed you guys yet.
God
Roll
damn.
in a second. You could just talk.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, we're not. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if we're thinking mechanically here, I don't like
Noel
talking.
told you to go talk to him if you
Yeah.
wanted.
He also knows we're here because Baron messaged him.
Hey, bud. Noel told us to come talk to you and get the situation. What's going on?
Yeah, at you talking, he kind of like sort of regains a little bit of focus and looks up, and sort of like a half smile sort of spreads across his face. It's good to see some familiar faces, though I wish the reunion was under better circumstances. How did Noel
You and
look?
us both.
She seem okay?
She looked tired, but other than that, she seemed fine.
Good. Yeah, I think we're all a bit tired.
Understandably. So that's little tentacle boy.
Yeah, Arthok is
He's something else.
he's definitely some sort of like warlock or something based on his spellcasting. But more than that, he's an excellent fighter. I've never seen Wynn's speed and precision matched, and I've never seen Ginder bested in combat like that. That was crazy.
I wonder, do you think Create or Destroy Water would do anything to him while he's like this?
It's hard to say. This frozen prison is definitely a temporary solution. It takes a lot of magic just to focus on this. I'm just basically just fueling it with like freezing cantrips over and over and over again. Keeping him like this is probably too much for me to manage for too terribly long. I think I can get us to Alamthir, but I mean it's basically just a constant stream of magic, and even now it feels precarious. Wouldn't be surprised if he's just playing with me. But in terms of just destroy water, I don't know. I mean, I question whether or not he can truly be killed. He didn't fight like someone that cared about self-preservation, if you know what I mean.
Well, if
Yeah.
he was supposedly dead, that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, from several people. I mean, he should be dead. By all accounts, the Cloud King died. But he's apparently still
And we
here.
know who he's or what he's an agent of, so it makes sense if he's undead in some capacity.
Yeah, that shit doesn't... From what we've seen, it doesn't seem to abide by normal rules of nature.
Yeah, that's definitely problematic.
Just a tad.
And if
So-
you're thinking this is too big for us, we better call the real heroes. Yeah, I got some bad news. They are not here. They're off plane and have been for a while, and probably won't be back for some time. Yeah, so we're kind of in trouble. I call it God wrangling, but I'm sure they have a more official name. I don't really know all the specifics, just that it's way above my pay grade.
Oh, fucking God.
Well, I don't think they're fucking gods, but yeah.
You don't know.
I'd be really disturbed if they were. I mean,
Karak had a really good relationship with
most
Melora,
of
you
them
don't
are
know.
that would be really like confusing.
Yeah,
I
cheating
mean,
on your
maybe if
wife
they
with a
have
god.
open relationships with their spouses, then I really picture my aunt and uncle being into that.
Okay, so you can hold him till Alamthir, but what about when we get to Alamthir? Is there anyone that can do something?
Mortimer says he's working on a solution, so I don't know about that.
Oh, and even if we could destroy him with destroy water, who knows how long that will, like how much time that'll buy us.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, what if he can just come back? Like,
Yeah.
Like instantly.
what if he's like I don't know, what name a thing that can come back after you kill it? I'm sure there's things like that, right?
I know some fish and some lobsters that can kind of do stuff like that, but other than that,
I was muted. I don't know anything that could have done that. Goodness gracious.
Come back from the dead, that's crazy.
Right? Insane.
like weirder things have happened.
Maybe Mortimer will have like a Hail Mary and he'll have like this magic prison or bottle or something that we can put him in, or something that he can't get out of. Maybe.
Here's open.
I don't know how magic works, so I'll trust y'all's expertise on that.
Shit if I know.
Do I know anything from like hanging out with my
Your old
friend back home? Yeah, that would maybe do something like that.
Make an Arcana check.
All right.
Arcana check.
Nope. That's a nat one for a 4.
Yeah, it's hard to say. It's just, I don't know. You're just not really sure. Well, if anything, I'm glad you guys made it here. I think we're better together than apart.
Definitely.
If you wouldn't mind, if y'all could just check in below deck and just check in on Carol. I know she's been working really hard.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next stop. Let's see if I can help out my buddy.
Yeah. Is that where you go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a small room below deck, you find the remaining members of Fortune's Favored. The room smells sterile, like someone has diligently been keeping it clean. 2 occupied beds take up most of the space. In one, you see Kai lying very still, carefully tucked in. Her usual fiery hair looks more like dim glowing embers. Beside her bed, you spot Carol, slumped in a chair, out cold. The other bed is occupied by Calloway. She's lying down. Her right eye and forehead have been covered in bandages, but you see her left eye open at the sound of you entering the room. She doesn't sit up. She just silently acknowledges your presence. Well, aren't you lucky? We get the tough job and you get to wait and show up after it's all over. Do you often let others handle your dirty work?
Nice to see you too, Calloway.
I'm gonna go up to Calloway and I'm going to cast, presumably she needs it. Yeah, we'll do Cure Wounds at 2nd level. Oh god, that's right. That's believe that is. I believe those are D8s. And yes, and so okay, that will be. Let's see. We'll get back. 14 HP.
Okay.
And I don't say anything.
It's been a long night.
So we've heard. I'll tell you what I told Noel. I'm sorry to drag you guys into this.
We chose it. I just wish I had been of more help. I didn't see Arthok fight. I was trying to help the crew fight the others, and I was doing fine until one got too close. I didn't find out about the others until later.
I mean, you did your best. And this guy's fucking insane.
Seems to be the consensus. I don't know if my best was good enough. Noel said Sibella is meeting us in Alimtir, and I know it's going to happen. She's going to make me come home. This was my one chance to, I don't know, make something of myself, and I failed. I wasn't quick enough. Now 2 of my friends are dead.
You did not fail. You did what you could. And that is more than most people can say.
And if you need help convincing Sibella to let you keep doing your thing, I got you.
I think I will need a lot of help. But I don't know. I do think Ren will keep him contained until Alimthir. I believe that. He's strong. By then, Mortimer will have a solution. If not him, then someone else. I have to believe that.
Yeah. I'll help out with Ren as much as I can. All of the rest of you guys as much as I can until we get to Alimthir.
And don't wake Carol right now. She needs the rest, and don't hold your breath if you're hoping to talk to Kai. Noel said that she hasn't woken up since she went down, so.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing to Kai.
Sure.
I'm gonna get a blanket and kind of put it over Carol.
Yeah, easily done. She is out.
Kai gets back 18.
All right. Aboard Evangeline's Pride, reunited with what is left of Fortune's Favored, and in the wake of trying to decide what you should do with Arthok now as you look to Alimthir as the next port. 1, you guys can all level up.
Thank God.
That is where we are going to stop for this evening.
Oh, I could cry.
I just thought of something that I don't know if I will remember. Will, like, are Gendry and what was the other one's name?
When?
Win.
Gender.
Are Win and Gender. Are Win and Gender's bodies present?
They might be under the, they might be one of the 10 covered bodies on the main deck. You don't know for sure.
Okay. That will be for next session.
All right. Cool. All right, Misfits, and that brings us to the end of tonight's game. To support us, please like and subscribe. Every little bit counts. And other than that, I really hope you enjoyed the session, and I'll see you again next time.